Welcome to my channel. This is recording my workouts, streaming my workouts for the year, doing a body transformation. The thing that sets my body transformation apart from others is that I'm not using any sort of supplements. That's no creatine, no protein powders, no pre-workouts, just trying to get all my nutrients from the food that I eat and see how it goes. Today I'm going to be working on my chest, but before I start, I'm going to work on increasing my pull-ups. As I said before, my new workout short-term goal is to complete a Murph on Memorial Day with a decent time. So the big thing that's gonna affect that is how many pull-ups I can do. You're supposed to do 100 pull-ups, and that is far from what I'm able to do. Last Friday, when I was doing kind of a test to see how much or how hard it was going to be to complete this thing, I could only knock out like 19 pull-ups in the time that it took me to do the 200 push-ups and 300 bodyweight squats. So I'm going to be doing, at least a couple times a week working on pull-ups, and it's going to be one of those times. Go. Let's do this. All right, that's 5. Going for 8. Just gonna take a second and then just hit it again. See, every week I have to increase how many I'm doing by 3. So this week is 8. Next week will be 11. I don't have to do all 100 pull-ups in one shot, but I'd like to be able to knock out a lot more than 5 in a go. I got distracted for a second. I probably could have done one more, but I thought I heard my kid calling me. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. All right. Get that out of the way. I'm going to be moving on to bench press. I'll warm up with the 10 pounds. And just as a reminder, what I said this week, but moving back to doing low reps, higher weight. So I'm going to be climbing the ladder on weight again. Doing sets of 10. We're shooting for sets of 10. All right, gonna grab the 20 pounds. It's getting a little chilly. I saw some turkeys today that were higher than I've ever seen. They were in this giant tree, super high up. I've never seen turkeys in trees as high as these ones were. If you go on my YouTube channel, you can see one of them. I was like walking my kids to school, and all of a sudden I saw this turkey fly out of this big tree all the way to the rooftop across the street. I looked over, and this person had turkeys just walking all over their roof. And they're still like members in the tree. It's pretty cool. I feel like they probably know Thanksgiving's coming. They've been normally they just walk through this neighborhood and you see them walking all over the place, but I've never seen them. I wonder if that guy's insurance covers if there's damage from turkeys on his roof. I mean, I don't know how much damage a turkey could do to someone's roof, but imagine if there was any sort of bugs up there or anything they wanted to eat, they could probably at least be annoying to your shingles and your tar paper. Maybe scratch it up. They've got some pretty good claws on them, like talons. I tell you, turkeys have got to be though, like one of the ugliest heads next to vultures. I think turkey's head looks grosser than a vulture's, but I think the idea of what the vulture is probably makes a turkey seem like a better creature. All right, I know a lot of the big lifters out there. It's not gonna seem like a high amount, but I'm gonna be doing the 60 pounds, 27.22 kilogram dumbbells. That's the big weight for the day. And it's not a huge jump. I've been doing the you know, the 55-pound dumbbells, you know, in my regular workout consistently. So it's not a big jump, but just trying to be smart with my pectoral muscles since I've torn one before. And just see how it goes. Make sure I don't do anything stupid. I'm be really disappointed if I end this whole year of trying to do this body transformation and like just ruin it at the end with something stupid like that. So trying not to be dumb and break myself necessarily. Make sure I did my math right. One time I was doing my either deadlifts or squats, and I meant to do 60 pounds, but I put 70 pounds on. And I did it and it hurt myself, but it makes me a little weary. Sometimes my math and counting skills are not what they should be. Courtesy of the California public education. One of the big limitations of doing the dumbbell versus the barbell for bench press is you have to be able to get the weight up safely and down safely. And obviously I don't have a spotter in here, so that's more imperative that I don't screw that up. It's good though. Not having a spotter and having to use dumbbells probably keeps me from doing anything really stupid. I'm not always the brightest when it comes to doing things reasonably. So it's good to have things that force me to be more reasonable. I was talking to someone about cars and the stupid things we do in cars when you're kids. You're just not thinking. I think the dumbest thing I ever did in my car when I was younger was I on this backcountry road, probably I think it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Like no one was around, which doesn't make this any better because it could have been somebody. But I had a Honda Civic with a sunroof, and I put my Civic into cruise control. I think it was about 60 miles an hour, and then I stood up out of my sunroof completely and was using my foot to keep the steering wheel steady. I didn't do it for very long. It quickly realized that was dumb. Probably should have realized how dumb it was before I started. But realized like if I hit a pothole and my foot shifted, that would be the end. The crazy part is I wasn't even like drinking or doing anything. I just was being stupid. All natural. Stupid. No substances. Got very lucky that night. All right. Let's do it again. All right. That's 8. I'm gonna go for one more set. Take the weight down a little bit. That's the thing, like, you always hear about people doing dumb things when they've been drinking or they're under the influence of drugs or a substance. And man, the dumbest things I've ever done have been completely sober. The most dangerous things I've ever done have been completely sober. But I mean, I guess some people need or want liquid courage before they do dumb things. I don't have that problem. I think it's probably because I have a younger brother who good times. What's up, Copa? I missed you too, Copa. How you doing? I'm getting like lucky. Yesterday, Dixie Vixie came by. Today it's you. How are you? How's school treating you? You make it through your exams? Doing great, nothing bad. Want to see you? I'm good, man. Just back to doing some higher weights and lower rep training. Um, good. Been raining here again, getting colder. I'm realizing that I should probably go buy my kids rain gear. I never thought of it before. Like when I was a kid, we didn't have like rain boots, but I'm looking at all the kids in my kids' classrooms, and they have like rain jackets and rain boots. And I never did when I was a kid. We just had tennis shoes, and our tennis shoes just got wet if you were dumb enough to jump in puddles, or if you had to run through puddles. But I'm in a better spot financially than my parents were, so I guess I could go buy my kids some like rain boots or something. Or they could just learn not to jump in puddles. I remember when I was a kid, I had a pair of tennis shoes that were so worn down that when it started raining, I was constantly had like wet socks because water wouldn't even come down from the top. Like it would just seep into the bottom because there were holes in the bottoms of the shoes. That was annoying. Yeah. Did you ever have to wear your shoes when you were younger until there were like holes in them? It was pretty regular. Usually, any pairs of shoes I had, I would get pretty ran down. They would usually too have to survive getting new laces because the laces would eventually rip before I was done wearing the shoes. All right, this is the 55 pounds. That is 24.95 kilograms. How's school going for you, Copa? There's a guy called Trojan Mango on here yesterday that was talking about. Um, there's a guy named Trojan Mango on here yesterday, Copa, that was talking about programming bots. Thought that might have been something you would have known something about. I don't know anything about programming. My uni is well hard. That sucks. But I mean, hard classes do make you better, though. I feel like the best thing college does is prepare you for endless paperwork. I'm programming my video game still next to my uni. I'm learning pixel art for my game. That's cool. What kind of game are you making? I didn't know you were making a game. That's awesome. I think creating games would be a lot of fun. 2D pixel art farming. But more like with Battle Idea. Are you gonna put it up online at all? Anywhere anyone from the US could access it? Or put the video of it up? See what it looks like when you're done? Oh, on Steam? Cool, man. That's awesome. I remember when the site addictinggames.com came out and people were putting their Flash games on, and there's so many fun ones to play. I liked somebody did a Mario Bros, but they called it Mafia Bros. So you could do like every level with a machine gun if you wanted to. And that was fun. Just being able to shoot all the Koopas. And then there was one where it was the somebody did I don't know if you ever played a game called Duck Hunt for the NES. But there's this like when you screw up, there was like this annoying dog that would pop up and kind of laugh at you. So somebody did a Flash game of Duck Hunt, but instead of like the ducks, it's like that dog running across the screen, and being taunted by that dog, it felt pretty good. It felt like a weight got lifted off my chest. It's like when you got to play a game like Arkham Asylum or a Spider-Man game or Deadpool, where you have to unlock skills or weapons throughout the game, but then when you beat it on hard, you can start the whole game over with everything already unlocked. And then you get to pulverize all the guys that were originally hard. It's my favorite way to play through a game, especially a game like Batman or Deadpool or Spider-Man, because I feel like you should have instant access to all your skills, because that's how Batman and everybody is in reality. It's not like at the start of every comic book, Batman has to go around and collect all of his weaponry. I like to play through the story mode as a fully powered character. It's one of my favorite ways to go through it. Started playing Call of Duty a couple weeks ago, Black Ops 6. It's been fun, man. I'm not I'm not as bad as I thought I was gonna be. I haven't played in so long. I thought when I would jump into it, like it would be really rough, but it's not as bad at all as I thought it would be. I still go positive most games. Occasionally if I get into a lobby with exceptional people, I can finish below positive, but mostly finishing above positive, which is nice. That I was going to be starting over. Plus, the kind of gun that I like, I think it's the X24 or whatever, is I always like a gun that has high accuracy, and that's like what they first give you, so that makes it a lot easier for me. I was playing this weekend. This last weekend was Friday night, man, and I was doing good. I was having fun. And then one of my kids came out of their bedroom crying. They weren't feeling good, so I picked them up and took them back to their room and was holding them. And within like a few minutes of stopping playing, they just threw up and just covered me in vomit. And like the first blast just hit my chest, went all the way down me, and I just realized like, okay. And like right after that, like as soon as that first blast got done, they hit me with a second blast, and I realized that I should just stand there and let them throw up all over me as much as they needed to before moving, so that all of the mess was in one spot rather than trail it through the house to the bathroom. But that was a fun night. Good times. Well, I tell you, I don't know if you can get one before you have kids. I definitely recommend getting a steam clean vacuum cleaner, like a carpet cleaner. It makes those messes so much easier to clean up than if you had to like scrub the carpet yourself by hand. Just pro tip. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go down to the 50 pounds. 50 pounds is 22.67 kilograms. All right, that was only 8. Very unsatisfactory. All right. All right, I'm gonna go down to 40 pounds. All right, 40 pounds. That is 18.14 kilograms. All right. All right. One more set and then I gotta bounce. All right, that's it. That's all she wrote today. Thank you guys for coming by. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching. As always, means a lot. Thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a good Thursday. God bless you. Thank you. Bye.